Hello, I'm Dr. Park, your psychological mentor. My throat is starting to get a bit worse again, probably because I've been talking a lot. Anyway, even though my throat isn't in good condition, I'll try filming this video. Today, honestly, my head feels a bit foggy, but yes, I've been working hard, doing consultations non-stop since this morning. So I was always in a state of intense focus and immersion. I truly did my best to help those who came to see me, and for the students as well. I did my utmost to help them understand what I know and to open up a bright future for them. As a result, some registered for the lifelong coaching program, and today I earned 20 million won, while yesterday I made about 4.5 million won. It looks like I'll be able to keep my promise of earning over 200 million won this month. Anyway, I worked really hard and did my best, and I think that's why things turned out this way. I feel truly happy. In the past, I used to feel really intimidated and somewhat depressed in my 20s because of my father's debt of 200 million won. But now I've become someone who can earn hundreds of millions a month on my own, regardless of employees or anyone else. I can't express how deeply moved I am by this. Even though I keep living so diligently without really taking the time to enjoy or fully appreciate this happiness, just constantly working hard, sometimes I do pause for a moment. As Heyman Sunim says, when you stop for a moment, you finally see things. When I take a brief pause and reflect like this, I realize just how proud and amazed I am of myself. I feel overflowing with pride. When I put in my best effort, the results follow. I think that's why I can always feel such great joy. So, since everyone is working hard, I hope I can be a source of motivation for you. For now, I do look a bit tired and worn out, don't I? Anyway, when my father's debt exceeded 200 million won, I was definitely depressed. But because I was able to control my emotions, I think that's how I was able to pay off his debt. So, if you can't control your emotions first, it's impossible to truly be the master of your own mind. So, only when you can control your emotions can you say, you've taken the first step toward becoming the master of your own mind. So even though my father's debt exceeded 200 million won, why was I able to control my emotions first? Once again, the reason is because I became someone who believes in knowledge. In other words, from my 20s, at a young age, I became someone who firmly believes in knowledge. So even in situations more serious than mine, the faith in those people who overcame difficulties so admirably, and the inspiration I felt from them, these things, if you just read books, you don't quite get that same level of inspiration. If you only see the truth as words printed in a book, it might be less moving, but when you actually witness someone like that teacher proving it with overwhelming evidence, you feel an infinite sense of hope, believing that if I apply the knowledge that this person spoke of and proved, I will definitely succeed. I vividly imagine myself already succeeding using imagination, the language of the subconscious. I pictured myself doing well in the academy world, accepting things well, and achieving success. I was able to truly envision myself working successfully in the academy world, having a tremendous influence on people, and living as a mentor to others with complete conviction. I could see these images first. Thanks to my teachers, even now, when I pause for a moment after running and soaring, when I stop, I realize just how grateful I am to my teachers. All those teachers who are always alive and breathing in my heart keep coming to mind, one by one, and I am truly grateful. So, if you want to reach this kind of level, you must first find a teacher. Start with a teacher. For example, if you take Yang Hak-seon, the gymnast, and then, say, a world champion gymnast from about 80 years ago, and you play footage of both of them side by side on the same screen, who do you think would perform better? Yang Hak-seon performs much better. If you were to show the footage of that world champion from the past, someone in their 20s today might think, if I work hard for just 3 months, I could catch up to that level. That's how unimpressive it looks now. But even so, that person was probably someone with incredible talent and years of experience at the time. However, the reason there is such an enormous difference, almost like the gap between heaven and earth in their movements, is not because human DNA has advanced to an incredible degree over 80 years, but simply because the precision of training has changed. The precision of training, the sophistication of knowledge, these are what have completely transformed. A coach like Yang Hak-seon's mentor analyzes each and every movement, meticulously observing with a keen eye whether Yang Hak-seon is executing them correctly, and provides precise feedback. Then the student, young Haxion, pours all his energy into following his coach's instructions, continuously carrying out the movements according to the rules and the feedback he receives, exerting all his strength. That is what we call deliberate practice. So without this kind of deliberate practice, it is absolutely impossible to become the best in the world, like young Haxion or pro golfer Kim Si-young. Knowing this, the first thing you must do is find the best mentor. You must first understand the conclusion that if you cannot find the best mentor, you cannot become the best in your field either. Always start by looking for the best mentor. As much as possible, seek out the very best. Anyway, when it comes to the mind, I have already proven myself, and I will prove myself even more in the future. Who is truly the best? You will gradually come to know everyone. Since it's the end of the year, please take good care of your health, and above all, I hope you wrap up the year in a wonderful way with even greater focus and immersion. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and set the notification bell. I'll see you next time with an even better video. Thank you.